Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. The day after the budget passes, a budget where cuts are made everywhere, where every area of budgetary policy is slashed except independence, and where taxes are raised to pay for 17 years of failure. It's been revealed that, once again, Humza Yousaf has been wasting public money doing something that achieves nothing for the Scottish people except raises the profile of Humza Yousaf, makes him allowed to meet foreign dignitaries, discuss outside of any powers with these people things like independence without having the necessary diplomats present and things like that. He keeps doing it, and he's doing it at the expense of people who can ill afford, the taxpayer. Why is he like this? What has he got in his head that he thinks he's somehow important? It's an amazing waste of money all the time, and it achieves nothing except gives him the fizz in his pants, because that's all it's for. It doesn't benefit one single Scot. Let's have a look at this and see why, yet again, this man is unfit for office and why Cameron needs to close him down with all these meetings with foreigners. Here goes. Right, Humza Yousaf squanders £28,000 of public cash to pay for a high-profile meeting with John Kerry to discuss Skexit. Who the hell is John Kerry? And yes, I know full well who John Kerry is. My point is, he hasn't been relevant for 30 years. But Humza Yousaf says, he was once important in American politics. He wasn't. He was a candidate. He was never president. But for Humza Yousaf, it's like, I must meet important people. It might rub off. It might make me look important on the world stage. It doesn't. You're a regional governor kissing the arse of people who have held more power than you ever dream of, and yet you want to waste public money to meet these people, to get your photo op, because you've got to massage your massive ego. Even though you've got such little talent to back up that massive ego. You're a sad little man, Humza Yousaf. And why are you discussing Skexit? It's out with your abilities. It's not a devolved matter, and I guarantee there wouldn't have been Foreign Commonwealth Office minister there or diplomat there. There'd have been no cabinet office officials there. Nothing. Like you were told, and yet if Cameron clamps you down and says, right, I've had enough of this, and bang, and does something, you'll be the first one to moan. But you won't follow the rules. Why are you discussing Skexit, which is outside of what you can do? Is it because you want to look important again? Oh, look at me, everybody. I'm wasting lots of money. The day after the budget, when you've cut everything, I'm wasting lots of money so I can have a little circle jerk with John Kerry. Only it isn't a circle jerk in your case. You might be jerking Kerry off, but you ain't got nothing down there for him to jerk you off. You'll have to have a little dry hump, won't you, Kendall? Anyway, the Scottish Government utilised £28,000 to fund a Beyond Borders event in Edinburgh with the former presidential candidate, not president, with officials claiming it was a good opportunity for the First Minister to present Scotland's climate credentials. What bloody credentials? You're sitting there and people in Scotland are starving, the kids can't go to school, nobody can get into a hospital, the whole economy is crashing and burning, and you can wank away £28,000 because you want to feel important. You sad, sad man. Anyway, Humza Yousaf has been slated, of course, after it was revealed he utilised £28,000 of taxpayer cash to organise an event so he could have a high-profile meeting with an American politician in order to make him feel good and important. And look at me. The First Minister was accused of straying into reserved policy areas. He can't help himself, as he discussed independence with John Kerry. And John Kerry looked at him and went, "Hey son, I don't give a flying fuck," because that's what John Kerry cares about. He don't care about Scottish independence. And I'll give you a clue. The surname, Kerry, not Scottish, is he? Anyway, the Scottish Government was proud to boast, of course he is, about the SNP leader speaking at a Beyond Borders event. I think he's gone beyond reason. With the US Special Envoy back in August, he even used the occasion to donate more public cash to countries hit by the climate crisis. Yes, Muslim countries mainly. But what of the SNP? Not his place to do it, incidentally, you know that. Foreign policy and giving money isn't a devolved matter. That's your money. Your children are starving. You can't get to see a dentist. But he's fine giving hundreds of thousands of pounds away to Johnny Foreigner, who's done the square root of bugger all for Scotland. But hey, you know, he's got to look important. Look at me. I'm virtuous. Anyway, what the SNP executive did not mention is that it supplied £28,800 of funding to the event in Edinburgh in the first place to give Mr Yousaf a high-profile moment to proclaim what the Scottish Government is doing about climate change. Bugger all. You could close Scotland down tomorrow. It would make such a small difference it couldn't be measured. But old numbnuts doesn't understand that. This is despite his administration failing on a number of environmental issues. Let's make that true. All of them. It hasn't hit a single target. Not one. The Scottish Daily Express can reveal that officials recommend that the money be paid to give the First Minister the opportunity to speak to Mr Kerry ahead of COP28. Why? What can Kerry do for Humza Yousaf? Kerry has no authority. He has no power. He has no budgetary responsibility. He does not speak for the American government. Kerry is nothing. He was once famous and he's a bit tall. And that's all Humza Yousaf likes. Look at me. I'm talking to an American. Aren't I great? You sad sack of shit. Anyway, the Scottish Daily Express can reveal this happened there. The pair had a meeting where they discussed independence, despite this being a reserve policy, and it could be in breach of UK government guidelines. They need to prosecute him and do it under the guise of treason. A ministerial submission was put forward by officials which revealed that Beyond Borders sought a grant of $28,800 to assist with some costs of the event. The money was taken from the International Climate Change Division and was used to pay for external communications and press coverage of the speech. Don't care. And why are they going international funding? Why do the people of Scotland, who already pay through various taxes to the UK government, which then donates through its foreign aid programme, why do they feel that Scotland needs to pay twice for foreign aid? Because when you pay your VAT and when you pay your car tax and when you pay your road tax and when you pay your corporation tax and when you pay all the other taxes that aren't income tax, that all goes to the UK government. And they deal with the international payments out for aid. So you've already paid your tax that they're paying in aid. And then Scotland's government say, you've paid aid for once, but you're going to pay again. You can all starve, we're putting your taxes up, we're putting your prices up, everything's failing, but you're going to pay for foreign aid twice. Is that what you want? Is that truly what you want? You can't feed your kids, but hey, foreign aid twice. And also, he can spend £28,800 of your money to have a little circle jerk with John Kerry. See that right hand? That's his right hand. That will have seen quite a lot of work recently. All those circle jerks. You do me, I'll do you. I'll do the one in front. Oh, yeah, we're all doing it. Boom, boom. And everybody has a handshake because he needs to feel important and mix with the big knobs. Unbelievable, isn't it? I'm coming up. Next time anyone shakes hand with Humza Yousaf, just remember, how many world leaders has he knocked off? Every one of them. He goes there. Oh, Mr. Erdogan. Oh, John Kerry. All of them. Because that's all he is, a little circle jerker. I want to look important. I want to be with important people. I'm never going to be important because I'm only the regional governor. I'm not a national leader. I'm not in any way important. The sooner he's out, the better. What a waste of space. And it's not even the waste of space. It's not even his own personal ego being massaged. It's the fact that he's wanking away, apart from world leaders, millions of pounds on this shit. All over the place. Money left, right and centre. I'm going to COP28. There's £500,000 because I've got to take a big entourage. I wasn't invited, but I need to look important. Let's go. 2 seats has got to go with you, eating our pies the whole way across at 30,000 feet. He brings Mary on a separate plane so nobody notices. You know, it's all bollocks, isn't it? These people are so corrupt and they do it in front of your eyes and nobody brings them up on it. Well, I'm bloody bringing them up on it. We need to be up there, pitchforks and burning torches. Ceausescu, these buggers. Anyway, I shall stop. It sounds like it ought to be the last one of the day, but it's not. There's another one to come. I hope this hasn't driven you too mad. Do please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, leave a like, leave a comment, please share the video, and I will speak to you later. I did really lose it. I apologise. Bye.